Hello Taurus, this is Nadia, and today I decided to do entertaining video about summerings of 2023. The year is almost over and I wanted to sum it up and see how it was like for you. So let's take a look. How was this year for you? I will tell you, maybe a lot of you spent a lot of time maybe making some deals, doing some contracts, or signing some contracts, making some projects done, or creating some projects, maybe signing some documents, some paperwork. Maybe some of you had to deal with court or law of any kind, and just maybe return some debts in a way. Maybe somebody had to return that for you, when everything is like evens out and like justified in a way, like maybe get your belongings back or give somebody their belongings. If somebody owe you something, they returned it. If you owed somebody, you had to return it. And in some way, it also was a year where you have to strategize and analyze everything objectively, without like emotions, without heated conversations, without getting out of your way and fighting. It was more like you had to be calm, collected, and make decisions based on your logic and how it's best for you. Okay, let's see how that all thing changed you. You know what, you learned how to be patient, how to take your time and not hurry things up. Because you realize that a lot of things, if you want to get them and achieve them, there are no shortcuts. There are no fast way to get there. Everything takes time. Everything has the proper time and the proper process it has to take in order to get where you want to and get what you need. And that made you, be calm and collected, and actually you learned how to take a step back and just see the full picture of it. See how it looks like, where you at, how far did you go, and how much more you need to do and how far you need to go to get where you want and achieve your goals. And there is no hurrying things up and doing things fast and easy. You realize that in order to get what you really want, to get where you want to go, and to get to your final destination, it takes time, effort, and a lot of patience and learning how to wait. Okay. What is that you ignored in this year? As much as you were very calculating and trying to pre-plan everything ahead of time and were making decisions based on strategy and logic, you still were ignoring the fact that there was some desires within you that you wanted to have and achieve, something that you really want, something that your heart wants, because this is all too much of strategy and planning and calculations, but deep down you want to be creative. You want to connect with yourself and connect with the nature and what you really want. or maybe be with somebody that you really wanted. Maybe you were going through some courts and maybe finalizing some divorces, or like try to share evenly your kids or your houses and everything you got together, and maybe that also separated some of you, but you didn't want to be separated. Maybe you wanted to be together with them, and there was still a lot of things inside of you that you desire and you want to have, but you couldn't. Something was in your way. What was that important part that you didn't notice? You know what? You learned how to be a true businessman or businesswoman. You really learn how to invest in the right way, invest to the right projects. Maybe really a lot of you were doing and signing a lot of contracts about some business, and were making some good profits for your future, for the income, for your stability, and you were handling that very well. I will say you were in a good position. You were finding people that you needed at the time, people you could trust, people that could be a good partner for you, and you learn how to invest in the right things at the right way, at the right time, do this with the right people. You learn how to control your money, your finances. You didn't spend your money for no reason, and out of the blue you were still pre-planning everything, calculating each penny, and investing it in the business deals, or where that could eventually bring you a lot of money and good income and good profit for you. And you actually, I can see that you blossomed in some way. It really got you somewhere and got you some good income. Okay, and what is that something that kind of like held you back? Um, I think you were trying to focus on other people as well instead of focusing yourself. Maybe you wanted to be the center of attention too much, or maybe you wanted to people finally notice you and be proud of you and who you are, and just take your many ideas as a gift, and just follow you. So I guess you was also focusing a lot of time on how people view you, how people see you, what they will think about you, um, how they like, I guess. And you were trying to motivate a lot of people, you were trying to lead them in a way after you and be a good example. But maybe that's in some way that stopped you, because instead of thinking and focusing on yourself and your needs, you were focusing about people around you and how they view you and how they judge you or whatnot. Because like we see here, the card shows that you have some desires in yourself that you wanted to achieve, you want to have something you truly want, but something was in your way to get it. And maybe you were thinking about how other people view you, and what they will think, how they will look at you. Are they gonna be judgmental or not? Are they gonna be supportive or not? This is kind of like I see. Instead of doing what you really want to do, you were doing what other people would kind of like agree you to do, or would be okay with you doing something like that. And let's flip the final card and see what actually you did achieve and you are really, really proud of this year. You know what? You learn how to follow your intuition, how to listen to your inner voice. Um, and you had some inner guidance within you that you followed. And you know things has to be taken easy. And you know you cannot rush and you have to be patient. And things take time. For the fruit to blossom, it takes a season and it takes its proper, specific amount of time until it gets nice and ripe and ready to eat. And that's exactly how you feel that nothing can be rushed. Like I said before, we had another card that clearly showed that you clearly understood for yourself that things take time and you need to take the right time in order to get what you need. And you pretty much followed your intuition, your gut feeling, your inner voice that was telling you how to do it the right way, and you were just following that and you was trusting that feeling, and it was there by your side. It was there to support you and be there for you. And you kind of like connected to yourself and started to trust yourself more. Okay guys, that was it for today. Thank you for watching. If that resonated with you, please hit that like button. And of course, I welcome new subscribers and I encourage you to subscribe so you don't miss another videos that gonna be in the future. And I want to wish you stay well, stay healthy, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. May all your dreams come true and may you find love and joy in all levels and aspects in your life. Take care and I will see you on the next ride.